Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the graduation of the inaugural class of our training, Diversity and Inclusion Training. Ang class name nyo is called Agile. Okay? So beginning with the letter A. So this is a graduating class of Agile. And we are, of course, very honored to have the Honorable Vice Mayor Hani Lacuna with us this morning. So to begin, I think we should call on Gina to give us the invocation. And also, where is Lyra to do the national anthem? Okay, so would you please all rise and remain standing for both the invocation as well as the national anthem.
Let us bow our heads for the invocation. Loving Father, we are gathered here today to celebrate the end of the journey that challenged us to rise to our potential by harnessing our abilities in the field of language and communication. Be with us today as we take pride in our achievement. Thank you for inspiring the people who made this program available to us. May you bless them in many ways for the work that they do. Most of all, we ask you to guide each one of us on our way to a new life as we embark on the journey of seeking employment. May we never forget what we have learned, and let this day be the beginning of our better selves. This we ask you in the name of Jesus Christ. Amen.
Ceremony of Class Agile of our Diversity and Inclusion program that is in partnership with the City Government of Manila. Today, we are very privileged to have the graduating class intact, no? Kayo nag-umpisa with this class, and you're ending today after 3 weeks, no? With the same number. To us, that is a very good sign of your commitment and of your determination in being able to be part of the employment workforce of the city of Manila. And I can see that in your eyes this morning that you've come a long way. Pinahana tayo, pinagyo na tayo, kung ano ng mga nangyari sa atin. But here you are still intact, no, as a class, and for that, I am very, very thankful. And I can see that, in your faces today, that you are more confident than before you started with the program. And of course, on behalf of the organization of the BPO industry, we would like to thank the Vice Mayor, who's actually representing the city government, for your support in this initiative and the program that we have actually introduced as part of the advocacy of the City of Manila in terms of pushing for employment for PWDs, persons with disabilities, as well as senior citizens. We are starting very strongly with this class, and hopefully by next week you would have had found employment in the BPO industry. And we also would like to thank our supporting cast of people who have actually been very, very helpful and loyal in terms of pushing this program. So I'd like to thank the people from the Philippine Progress Business for Progress for Social Business for Social Progress, PBSP, and for your support. And of course, I'd also like to thank Accenture for being able to provide the necessary employment opportunities for our graduates. This is part and parcel of what we call the push that the city government of Manila is promoting. Pretty soon we'll be launching the Manila ICT Council, and this is to strengthen the BPO industry within the city of Manila. So it's called the Manila ICT Council, and this would be actually spearheaded by the mayor as the chairman, and we will be pushing forward with a lot more programs and activities in the months to come. And we are hopeful that you will be also part of this effort in terms of being able to provide the necessary opportunities to all the 896 barangays in the city. So this particular class represents a very small segment of the number of barangays that we have in the city. So hopefully we'll be able to get more support. Also, like to acknowledge the presence of the country head of PayPal. Have you heard of PayPal?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Novid Jafari, please stand up and be acknowledged. And PayPal, has always been very supportive, of the diversity and inclusion program of the country. Thank you for being here with us this morning. Okay, so this is it, and we have a number of programs prepared for by the graduating class, and I think what we would like to do now is to probably accelerate some of the things that we've lined up on our program. I think the Vice Mayor has requested to go ahead with her speech. Vice Mayor Honey, would that be something that you'd like to do? Yes, okay. So ladies and gentlemen, the Vice Mayor of the City of Manila, Vice Mayor Honey Laguna.
Our Chief of Staff, Mr. Cesar Chavez, to the PESO Manager, Mr. Fernando Bermejo, to Mr. Raymond Ang of Edulix Corporation, to Mr. Nicky Abgawili of the Information Technology and Business Process Association of the Philippines, IMPAP, Mr. Rix Carlos of Accenture, of course, our friends from BPSP, our secretary is not yet around. Of course, to the very first batch of our graduating class, class Agile. Agile daw po, mabilis. Of the Workplace Inclusion and Sustainable Employment Program, our guests from MDSW, my fellow workers, friends, good morning. In behalf of our beloved Mayor, the Honorable Francisco ISKO Moreno, we would like to express our sincerest gratitude to Edulix Corporation, to our collaborators and partners in this very significant undertaking. The free training which you have generously offered to our fellow Manileños, especially our PWDs and our indigent constituents, will enable them to acquire appropriate skills that will qualify them to land a job in the continuously flourishing industry of information technology business process outsourcing. Malaking tulong po ito sa ating mga batang Maynila na nagsisikap makahanap ng oportunidad upang magkaroon ng isang maayos at matatag na hanap buhay. Napakapalad nyo ngayong mga magsisipagtapos nitong 2 linggong pagsasanay dahil mapapaunlad ninyo ang inyong mga sarili at matutulungan ninyo ang inyong mga pamilya at mahal sa buhay. Sa aking pagkakaalam, in 2 weeks time po, ang karamihan po sa inyo, kung hindi po ang lahat, ay magkakaroon na po ng trabaho. Kaya pasalamatan po natin ang mga tumulong sa atin. Tanggapin niyo po ang amin pong malugod na pagbati sa inyo ng mga magsisipagtapos po sa umagang ito. Let me take this popular quote from Abigail Adams, who is one of the only two women to have been both wife and mother to 2 former U.S. presidents, namely President John Adams and John Quincy Adams. And she said, "Learning is not attained by chance. It must be sought for with ardor and attended to with diligence." Ibig lang pong sabihin that your talent and luck might happen to you by chance, but learning is a skill and practice that anyone can accomplish with diligence. So sana po after graduation this morning, I wish that all of you will continue to hone your craft and put all your learnings into practice. As the saying goes, you don't have to be great to start, but you have to start to be great. The only way for you not to reach your goal is when you'll never start. Palakpakan naman po natin ang mga professors natin. Ang Edmix, ang Accenture, ang IBPAP, ang PBSP, para po sa kauna-unahang batch. Sana po ay hindi huling batch na mabibigyan niyo po ng libreng kasanayan. Bagkos, buong kababang loob din po ako nakikisuyo sa inyo na sana po ay marami pa po kayong matulungan ng mga batang Maynila. Kasi kung andito po ang ating pong punong lungsod, talagang pupulitin po niya kayo na sana po ay marami pa po kayo matulungan sa mga batang Maynila. Muli po, maraming salamat po sa inyo. At sa mga graduates natin, the very first batch, our congratulations and good luck. Thank you very much and may God bless us all.
So I think as part of our event this morning, the graduating class would like to do the honors of presenting a couple of numbers to the Honorable Vice Mayor and to our guest this morning. Gina, what do you have in store?
Our first number is going to be with Mr. Eman Dizon. He's going to share a song number.
so it seems. My love couldn't wait much longer. Just can't forget the picture of your smile. 'Cause every time I close my eyes, you come alive. Closer I get to touching you, the closer I get to loving you. Give it time, just a little more time, we'll be together. Give a little smile, a special smile, twinkle in your eye in a little while. Give it time, just a little more time, so we can get closer. You and I. Then could I love you more, so much stronger than before? Why does it seem like a dream? So much more, so it seems. I guess I found my inspiration. You just one smile, you take my breath away. So hold me close, say you stay with me now. Closer I get to touching you, closer I get to loving you. Give it time, just a little more time, we'll be together. Give a little smile, a special smile, twinkle in your eye a little while. Give it time, just a little more time, so we can get closer. You and I.
Thank you very much, Mr. Eman Dizon. I remember during the first day he was very timid, but now he's able to really face a crowd. Very good, Eman. So now our second number is from the little people. Yes, from the little people. Arman, Victor, Marianne, and Lilibet.
Okay. Ano nga, sasayo ba kayo? Okay, good. Okay. Ano? Favorite? Oh, okay, okay. With the mayor daw, ha? Okay. With the mayor, sabihin mo.
Sir, sa'yo to. Anong message mo kay Mayor?
Mayor, maraming salamat po.
Message kay Mayor?
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you.